Hello everybody, it's time for another MOS update. This is my little spot in the house where I work on Minions of Steel. We want to show you the operations editor when we want to show you around how to set up your armies and your minions. That'll be the main focus of this little video. We still have a lot of work to do. The base graphics could change, the look of it could change, the audio could change as we develop the operations editor, but the features and the functions programmatically are there. So there'll be a lot of stir mix taste going on, especially during the beta. When we enter closed beta, I'm sure we'll get a lot of fantastic opinions and a lot of great comments on how we can make things better, and we are looking forward to those. So let's go ahead and start the video and show you around the operations editor. Here we are in the MOS operations editor, or OpEd for short. We're running directly inside our development environment, Unity. This is the Destera, one of 10 minions in this particular set. We'll show you another minion from a different set in a minute. You can zoom in and out, you can spin the platform around so you can get a better look. Selecting the left mouse button and clicking changes the weapon in the left hand, and selecting the right mouse button and clicking on a weapon changes the weapon in the right hand. We allow you to carry a couple of different weapons for balancing purposes. Some minions can only carry certain weapons that other minions can't carry. This is also for balancing. There's a 100% chance that the way it is set up now is going to change because of beta testing. Balancing really begins to work itself out during beta testing and when we start receiving data from the players. This is one of the minions from a different set. We wanted to build minions in sets of 10 so that players can trade sets. You may have a particular set that you like that you don't have completed and another player has it. You can trade for it, or you can buy it with funds. You can do this from the matchmaking server, which we'll show you in a later video. Here's the abilities. The red abilities are the more expensive ones, the more powerful ones. The yellow ones are mid-grade, and the black and gray ones are the low grade. You have 5 slots for each minion where you can mix different abilities. I've selected my 5. These are all pretty powerful. Of course, they're permanent, but you can remove them at any time. So after you've saved out that minion, you can load it back up when you get more money, and you can buy better abilities and swap them out. Constant upgrade ability for the minions is what we were looking at here. You can save as many armies as you want. Once you get an army ready to go, you just type in a name for it. It saves it and you can load it back up. You can edit those minions anytime you want, and you can have as many armies as you want as long as you can afford to maintain them and buy units for them. So over here on the right we have the Army Manifest, where you can sell your entire army or edit a minion or sell an individual minion. But when you load an army in, the Army Manifest shows up here at the right, and then you can select minions from the Army Manifest and edit them at that time and then save them back out. Behavior section. We have a couple of different attacks. You can set the behaviors for each minion in your army. Static means they'll stop and shoot at a target. It's very, very deadly, very, very accurate shooting. Of course, it makes you kind of a sitting duck. Other players will be able, or other RTS units will be able to hit you pretty easily. Attacking dynamically gives you a little more cover. You're harder to hit, but you're also a little less accurate. So depending on what abilities you have, you may want to adjust these according to the kind of abilities that particular minion carries. You can retreat. damaged or with no ammo or no retreat. Kamikaze is one of my favorite. You can ram yourself into an enemy once you get below a certain health threshold, or if you have no ammo. Reload priorities and repair priorities are all you can set for each minion. Targeting, you can target groundcraft, aircraft, or both. There may be a reason why you want to target only ground or only aircraft. You may have that minion set up for destroying aircraft. The discriminator allows you to target the nearest enemy, or the strongest enemy within range of your weapon, or the weakest enemy within range of your weapon. So setting up your behaviors in conjunction with your abilities is going to be very, very important. You want to go dynamic attack if you have a lot of ability that gives you more and more accuracy, or if you have massive armor set up, you may want to stop and shoot very, very accurately because your abilities have given you extra armor or extra plating against a certain attack. Just going to flip through some of the minions over here on the left. The left is where you select your chassis and your weapons and your abilities. These are all the minions that are available to you to buy and purchase for your army. After a match is over and you found salvage, that salvage will show up on the right in the army manifest for the army you were using at the time. Now you can keep that salvage or you can sell it. You can sell it back and get the money and then upgrade your current units. Some of the salvage will be better than others, so it's a good way to make extra money finding salvage. That's about it. We wanted to do another video upgrade and show you a little more around MOS. We'll be doing some more of these videos as we develop MOS, and we would very much appreciate your yes vote for MOS, and we'll see you on the next video.